Hello friends, welcome to Investing Journey. Today is 29th of November and on today's video we'll be going to discuss about Nasdaq 100, that is one of the indices of US market, and we should also observe or monitor other countries market, just because the predictions of their market movement uh, interacts or correlates with our local indices as well. So I'm also targeting to provide you some sort of information about investment in the US markets, not directly but indirectly as well, so that you should also be aware about the investment part of like your diversification in some other indices on other countries as well, not just focusing on our local markets, right? So let's just check it out on the price levels of Nasdaq 100, since they are going to they are observing the presidential elections outcome and results behavior, and it's according to moving according to the current period of time. Alright, so let's just check it out the price levels of Nasdaq 100. And at presently, on technical basis, I have made a predictions on Fibonacci retracement tool, where I have created a high of 12,496 as a prediction part of the Nasdaq 100 levels, and then I have created a lower zone that points to 6,830 levels. So according to the Fibonacci retracement, we can see that the next level of the 1.618 movement could be 16,008. And let's just check it out whether it is showing any kind of strength to reach according to that particular levels or not. All right, so you can see that on the particular section over here from point 1 to 0.786 and 0.168, you can see that it has shown a lot of strength according to those these particular zones. Let's say from the 5 monthly chart, you can see that it has shown a larger movement according to the levels over here on the points of Fibonacci retracements, right? So it's showing a good strength on the levels and price levels and everything on the structure. And we are seeing on the weekly charts as well. You can see on RSI levels, I have marked one of the grid lines or one of the resistance lines where where market has already faced some sort of resistance as reaching out that particular level. So you can see that according to the current levels of Nasdaq 100 on weekly basis, it is showing the RSI levels of 64 point, and it should have to move towards 72 levels in order to face another level of resistance that will be on the upper side. So there is possibility of movement till 14,000 levels in the Nasdaq 100, and then after it can be able to we can predict that whether it can be able to move towards upside or not. All right, so these are all the particular levels on technical side. You can see on MACD levels as well, it is getting ready for a bullish crossover on the MACD histogram. So maybe the crossover can be able to help to boost on the upward level of the entire market. So you can see that first level of resistance can be the round figure, that will be 14,000 firstly, and then after it can move according to the scenario of their country, and their how their next president will be going to take care of next policies and economic decisions. So let's just check it out on the monthly basis as well. And monthly basis the same, like price level will be we can predict according to the Fibonacci retracement. And at presently you can see the RSI levels are 72.85, so it's also showing some sort of strength on the monthly levels. And on the histogram on the histogram signals, you can see the strength on the last four uh, points. So you can see that it's showing strength. It has started moving downside for a period of time for 2 months. You can see that it's showing the down levels, but yes, it took some sort of support on the baseline of EMA cross short zone, that is 10726 point. So we can predict a first level of support could be 10,700, then another can be 9,000 itself. So we have a chance of good level of points where we can invest our partial amount at these particular points on monthly basis. If it is going to touch on the green sign of the super trend signal, that is 802 800 8222 levels, then after it can be going to show some sort of downside on the markets, but we cannot predict whether it can move upward or a downside. There are lesser chances on moving the downside since it's already been started having a super trend since 2009. So it's a longer journey, and it has also in the past it has also taken some sort of support on the super trend green signal, so we can predict that it should also take that particular levels as a support side on the monthly basis. Let's just check it out on a daily basis. You can see that it has been consolidating on the some sort of same zone for almost somewhere from the September month till today, or on till the last week. And it's whether there is any kind of accumulation going on, and whether it's the market is going to getting ready or getting some sort of strength to move upside. So it looks like on the under RSI levels as well for 62 of points, it might be going to run till some levels. Let's say on the first point of resistance of RSI will be 80 points. So let's just check it out whether it's going to touch that particular level, not directly or a straight period, but yes, consolidating for a shorter period, and then after it should start moving on that particular levels. And at presently that the first first level of resistance could be 14,000 levels, and we can then after decide about the overall structure. So that is it on the RSI levels as well. You can see on the MACD chart that it has it was trying to touch on the bearish zone of MACD histogram crossover, but then after it started moving on the upper side again. So maybe it should it should keep running on the upper side since it's already behind the points of higher level of earlier zone, that is 378 points of the histogram blue signal. So if it is going to touch towards the same zone, or like on the laser zone as well, then there are possibilities of movement till 14,000s, and then after it can move according to the current scenario of their country and everything. So we have a good option to invest in the market as long as it consolidates on a below part of certain limitations of points. I have marked those points on a monthly basis. If you want to do the same investment, if you want to follow the same kind of follow strategy on the weekly basis as well for investment perspective, then you can follow the same indicators on the weekly basis as well, so that you should have a better chance of investing on a smaller amounts on a smaller durations, or a smaller period of time. So these are all the points that I want to cover up on the technical part of the Nasdaq 100. Rest of the things will be already been dependent on the presidential transformation, that will be Biden going to take care of all the country's management and everything. So let's just check it out how he can be able to take over all the decisions, and what kind of new decisions will be going to conduct in the upcoming years as usual. So let's just check it out on after few weeks. Let's just check it out what kind of movement the market will be going to take care according to the predictions and everything. So that's it from my side at presently. I guess, I hope you might have found this kind of information very much at presently you might have found the information that I want to provide you in order to invest in the global markets, for just for the Nasdaq 100, that's the United States indices. And better that you should also choose for an alternative option on some other countries indices which are performing well according to the current scenario of in the global situation, just not just because of COVID, but yes, according to the levels and everything, it is showing a good strength on all the markets of the global indices. So so that's it from my side, I guess. Hope you have a good time ahead. I hope you have enjoyed Thanksgiving holidays and everything. So keep liking our video, subscribe to our channel, keep commenting your reviews on the videos that we are going to cover up, and also like add your points on the comment section, whether you want to see some sort of other information on other any other stocks that you are following and you want us to review that one as well. All right, thank you and have a nice day.